What if I told you the Arctic, a frozen land most people consider lifeless, is about to become the world's biggest jackpot? Russia is pouring a staggering $300 billion into what experts are calling the Arctic Silk Road, a trade route so revolutionary it could dethrone traditional pathways like the Suez Canal. This isn't just about melting ice. It's about melting the barriers to untapped oil reserves, controlling global trade, and redefining power on a scale we've never seen before. Here's the shocker. This isn't just a cold, desolate frontier. It's a battleground where climate change, nuclear icebreakers, and geopolitical ambition collide. The stakes? Unimaginably high. Why would Russia gamble so much on this frozen expanse? What secret lies beneath the ice, worth risking everything? The answers will blow your mind and change how you see the world's future forever. The Arctic has always been shrouded in mystery, but what if I told you it's becoming the new highway of global power? Picture this. The year is 1878, and Adolf Erik Nordenskiold braves the frozen Northern Sea route for the first time. It wasn't just an icy expedition. It was a bold declaration that the Arctic was more than a frozen wasteland. It was untapped potential waiting to be conquered. Fast forward to today, and Russia is turning that dream into reality with its $300 billion vision for the Arctic Silk Road. What does that mean for the world? Everything. Now, here's the twist. This isn't just some snowy shortcut. It's a game-changing trade corridor that slices weeks off the journey between Europe and Asia. Think about the power that gives to anyone who controls it. Russia has embraced this icy frontier like no one else, transforming it into a geopolitical jackpot. Forget the Suez Canal. This is the future. But wait, how do you navigate something so treacherous, and why is this happening now? Spoiler alert. The answer lies in a perfect storm of climate change and ambition. Let's talk about that storm. As climate change melts the Arctic ice, what was once a frozen no-man's land is becoming navigable waters. What's ironic? The very thing that's a global warning sign is also the key to unlocking a new economic empire. And Russia isn't wasting a second. They're not just building ports. They're opening up oil reserves and turning the Arctic into the new epicenter of trade. It's like the gold rush, but instead of shovels and picks, they've got nuclear icebreakers and LNG facilities. But here's the kicker. The Arctic Silk Road isn't just a trade route. It's a statement. It's proof that the impossible can be conquered. It's history being rewritten in real time. And guess what? This is just the tip of the iceberg. What lies beneath is a story of mega projects, groundbreaking technology, and an economic strategy that will blow your mind. Are you ready to dive deeper? The Northern Sea Route is no ordinary shortcut. It's a revolution in global trade. Imagine bypassing the congested Suez Canal and shaving weeks off the shipping time between Europe and Asia. That's exactly what this icy corridor offers. In a world where time is money, the Northern Sea Route is pure gold, turning the Arctic into a highway of opportunity. But here's the twist. It's not just about speed, it's about control. Whoever dominates this route isn't just shaping trade. They're shaping the future. Russia has recognized this potential and is making bold moves to claim it. By leveraging the Arctic Silk Road, it's positioning itself as the gatekeeper of this game-changing route. The implications? Monumental. This isn't just a faster path for goods. It's a strategic lever in geopolitics, capable of shifting the balance of power. And let's not forget the oil reserves and Yamal LNG projects fueling this ambition. The Arctic has never been more important. But why does this matter to you? Well, think of the Northern Sea Route as more than an economic marvel. It's a glimpse into how climate change is reshaping the world. As ice melts and this pathway becomes more navigable, it's not just trade that's accelerating. It's a race for resources, alliances, and dominance. This isn't a story you can afford to overlook. It's history in the making, and the stakes are sky high. So, if this has sparked your curiosity, imagine what else lies beneath the surface of these monumental shifts. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, there's so much more to uncover, and you don't want to miss the next chapter of this mind-blowing journey. Now let's zoom in on the sheer scale of what Russia is building in the Arctic. Picture this. Over $300 billion is being poured into transforming this icy expanse into a global hub of infrastructure. We're not just talking about ports and pipelines. We're talking entire towns springing up where there was once nothing but snow and silence. The Arctic Silk Road isn't just a route. It's a full-blown industrial revolution happening in real time. Take the Yamal LNG project, for instance. This $27 billion marvel isn't just a gas facility. It's a testament to human ingenuity thriving in extreme conditions. With temperatures plummeting well below freezing, this facility churns out millions of tons of liquefied natural gas, feeding global energy demands. And it doesn't stop there. The VTO oil project, valued at $150 billion, shows just how high the stakes are in this Arctic transformation. But there's more to these mega projects than meets the eye. Every port, pipeline, and airport being constructed is part of a grander strategy. This isn't just about economic growth, it's about control. By investing in these colossal undertakings, Russia is cementing its dominance over the Northern Sea route and securing a pivotal role in global trade. The Arctic, once a frozen frontier, is now a battleground for economic supremacy. What's truly fascinating is how these projects set the stage for even greater technological innovations. With nuclear icebreakers and specialized Arctic-ready ships on the horizon, the Arctic's transformation is just beginning. The next chapter of this story promises to push the limits of engineering and redefine what's possible in the harshest environments on Earth. Let's shift our focus to the Arctic's changing face, a transformation driven by climate change itself. The once impenetrable ice sheets that guarded the Northern Sea route are melting faster than ever. Scientists predict that by the 2040s, the Arctic could experience ice-free summers, an unprecedented shift that's rewriting the rules of navigation. For Russia, this isn't just a climate crisis. It's a window of opportunity to redefine global trade routes. This thawing ice has turned a frozen wilderness into a navigable highway. But make no mistake, the implications stretch far beyond shipping lanes. With easier access comes the unlocking of vast oil reserves and the expansion of projects like Yamal LNG. It's an ironic twist. Climate change, often seen as humanity's greatest challenge, is also fueling an Arctic economic boom. For Russia, this is both a blessing and a strategic advantage. The effects ripple outward, reshaping not just the Arctic but the global economy. Melting ice amplifies competition for resources, while nations scramble to establish their presence in this evolving frontier. Yet the environmental consequences loom large. As the Arctic warms, it accelerates global warming further, making this region both a goldmine and a cautionary tale of unchecked ambition. The stakes couldn't be higher. Want to uncover more about how technology and ambition are colliding to transform the Arctic? Don't miss out. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to explore the next chapter of this icy revolution. There's a world of fascinating insights waiting just for you. Now, let's explore the cutting-edge technology driving the Arctic's transformation. Russia is building a fleet of nuclear-powered icebreakers, engineering marvels designed to crush through thick Arctic ice like it's paper. These vessels aren't just ships. They're symbols of human ingenuity, enabling year-round navigation in one of the harshest environments on Earth. It's no exaggeration to say these icebreakers are the backbone of the Northern Sea route success. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Arctic-ready ships, specifically designed to endure extreme conditions, are joining the fleet. These ships are equipped with reinforced hulls, advanced navigation systems, and even environmental safeguards to minimize their impact. Together, they ensure the Arctic Silk Road remains viable regardless of the challenges posed by nature. This is more than technology. It's a lifeline for global trade. The role of nuclear icebreakers goes beyond clearing ice. They represent a strategic advantage, giving Russia unmatched control over Arctic waters. With the ability to open pathways through ice-choked regions, these ships are key to unlocking the vast oil reserves and facilitating massive projects like Yamal LNG. They're not just clearing ice. They're clearing the way for economic dominance. This technological edge is reshaping the Arctic into a frontier of possibility. From specialized ships to state-of-the-art icebreakers, each advancement strengthens Russia's hold on this vital trade route. And with every breakthrough, the Arctic moves closer to becoming a global hub of innovation and opportunity. Let's dig into the Arctic's vast treasure trove of resources, an untapped fortune hiding beneath miles of ice and snow. With an estimated $35 trillion worth of oil and gas reserves, the region is nothing short of an economic goldmine. Russia has its eyes firmly set on this wealth, making bold moves to extract these resources and fuel its global energy ambitions. The Arctic isn't just a frontier. It's a key player in the world's energy game, Projects like Yamal LNG are at the forefront of this resource race, showcasing Russia's ability to harness the Arctic's potential. This facility alone produces millions of tons of liquefied natural gas annually, destined for markets around the globe. The Arctic Silk Road serves as the perfect conduit for transporting these riches, connecting resource extraction directly to international trade routes. Its efficiency meeting opportunity on a colossal scale. But tapping into the Arctic's wealth isn't just about energy. It's about influence. Controlling these reserves solidifies Russia's position as a global energy powerhouse. The Northern Sea route plays a critical role, enabling the transport of oil and gas even in the harshest conditions. This isn't just about economic gain. It's a strategic move to dominate the energy landscape and ensure Russia's long-term relevance on the world stage. What's truly remarkable is how this resource wealth shapes the broader Arctic narrative. Each discovery, each barrel of oil, and each LNG shipment reinforces the region's importance. And as these reserves are unlocked, the Arctic transforms from a frozen wilderness into one of the most critical economic hubs of the 21st century. The Arctic's transformation isn't just a Russian story. It's a global chess game with high stakes and powerful players. Russia's vision for the Arctic Silk Road hinges on collaboration, and China has emerged as a key ally. By aligning this icy trade route with China's Belt and Road Initiative, the two nations are weaving a web of economic and geopolitical influence that stretches far beyond the Arctic. This isn't just partnership, it's strategy at its finest. Foreign investments are fueling Arctic projects, but they come with strings attached. China's involvement, for example, ensures it has a foothold in the Arctic's vast oil reserves and energy corridors like Yamal LNG. For Russia, these partnerships provide critical funding and technology to sustain its Arctic ambitions. However, the dance between collaboration and competition is delicate, with each nation vying for its share of the benefits. Geopolitical tensions cast a long shadow over the Arctic. Western sanctions have complicated Russia's ability to secure technology and financing, making foreign partnerships even more essential. The Arctic isn't just about trade routes and resources. It's a battleground for influence, where every nation involved is playing a long game. This is more than economics. It's about shaping the global balance of power. As the Arctic becomes increasingly accessible, its international significance continues to grow. The region is no longer a frozen frontier. It's a stage for global cooperation and conflict. With each move, the players in this Arctic drama are reshaping not just the region, but the world itself. The Arctic Silk Road isn't just a trade route. It's a symbol of how far human ambition can go to conquer the impossible. As you've just discovered, this frozen frontier is brimming with untapped potential, from its immense oil reserves to the cutting-edge technologies making it navigable. But here's the real takeaway. You're now part of a select group who understands the true magnitude of what's happening beneath the Arctic's icy surface. Think about it. This is only the beginning of what the Arctic has to offer. How many other stories, just as groundbreaking, are waiting to be uncovered? Watching this video has made you smarter, more informed, and a step closer to understanding the forces that shape our world. This is the kind of knowledge that sets the ambitious apart from the ordinary. Don't let this be the end of your journey. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay ahead of the curve. Together, we'll explore more of these hidden truths that the world's most successful and curious minds seek out. Who knows? The next discovery could be the one that changes everything for you.